you're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
Pramac Yamaha rider Toprak Razgatlioglu returned to the Jerez track for the second day of testing on Yamaha's V4 engine today. The roar of the V4 engine was loud from the morning, and all eyes were on the Turkish rider's aggressive actions. Toprak appeared to be extremely aggressive and brutal in executing every corner. He seemed genuinely eager to understand the characteristics of the new engine Yamaha is preparing for the upcoming 2026 MotoGP season. His actions even left the paddock crew speechless, watching how Toprak controlled the bike seemingly without limits. Meanwhile, Augusto Fernandez, who was also present at the test session, commented on Toprak's performance. "He's absolutely brutal. The way he controls the throttle and brakes on this Yamaha V4 is incredible. It seems Yamaha has found the right rider to take their big project to the next level," said Augusto. This second day of testing is a crucial part of Yamaha and the Pramac team's grand plan for the new era of V4 engines, which are expected to rival the power of Ducati and KTM in the coming seasons. With his unique style and aggressiveness, Toprak Razgatlioglu seems to be sending a strong message. Yamaha is ready to rise, and he will be its spearhead in MotoGP 2026. Here's the full news. Today was a major highlight at the Jerez circuit in Spain, as Pramac Yamaha rider Toprak Razgatlioglu returned to the track for the second day of testing on the Yamaha V4 engine. The atmosphere in the paddock was tense from morning. The weather was sunny, the track dry, and the roar of the Yamaha V4 engine dominated the Andalusian air. After a first day packed with important data, this second day was Toprak's opportunity to truly tame Yamaha's new monster. From the very start of the first session, Toprak immediately displayed his trademark character. Aggressive, wild, yet incredibly controlled. He took every corner of Jerez in spectacular style, the rear wheel almost always sliding on the corner exit, tire smoke billowing, and the bike continuing to accelerate at high speed. The mechanics in the Pramac Yamaha garage could only stare in awe at the telemetry data. Toprak's speed, lean angle, and braking force exceeded the team's expectations. Some of the crew even cheered each time Toprak made a daring maneuver at the final corner. Augusto Fernandez, a Yamaha test rider who was also present and shared the track with Toprak, admitted to being both impressed and surprised by how Toprak controlled the V4 engine, which was still in the development stage. "He was absolutely brutal. The way he opened the throttle in the corners, the way he managed the slide on the exit of the corners, it was unconventional. Toprak has a very distinctive style, and not every rider can do that. This Yamaha V4 bike really comes alive in his hands," said Augusto with a smile. This second day of testing was a crucial part of Yamaha and Pramac Racing's long-term program to welcome the new era of MotoGP in 2026, where Yamaha's V4 engine will be their primary weapon after years of using an inline-4 configuration. The test at Jerez was designed to understand the new engine's behavior under various track conditions, while also refining throttle response and stability in fast corners. Toprak himself seemed to be thoroughly enjoying every lap. He continued to discuss with Yamaha engineers in the paddock, providing detailed feedback on power, traction, and engine character. Occasionally, he could be seen smiling with satisfaction, a sign that the bike's development was starting to go in the direction he wanted. Some MotoGP observers present at the circuit even called Toprak's actions today a sign of Yamaha's revival. With his bold style and fighting spirit, Toprak seemed to bring new energy to the blue team, which has been struggling to catch up with Ducati and KTM. If today's performance is any indication, there's no doubt about it. Yamaha is preparing something big. And Toprak Razgatlioglu is the man who will lead that revolution on the track. With 2 very productive days of testing in Jerez, Yamaha now looks ahead to the next test in Valencia with confidence, before fully focusing on the official debut of their V4 engine in MotoGP in 2026. One thing is for sure, after Toprak's brutal actions today, the MotoGP paddock is in an uproar. And everyone agrees, Toprak is definitely no ordinary rider. Young Italian rider Niccolò Bulega once again captured the MotoGP public's attention after taking part in the final day of Ducati testing at the Jerez circuit in Spain. This test was a crucial moment for Bulega, not only to continue Ducati's development program, but also to prepare to replace Marc Marquez, who reportedly remains seriously injured and will be unable to race until the end of the season. Bulega was seen in the paddock with the Ducati Lenovo team's technical team since morning. Wearing his full uniform and looking focused, he immediately took to the track in sunny but windy conditions. This test was a continuation of the first day's session, where Ducati sought to assess Bulega's consistency in controlling the Desma set-aside GP25, the bike that Marquez will use for the final two rounds, the Portuguese GP and the Valencia GP in 2025. According to sources in the paddock, Bulega completed over 70 laps throughout the day, focusing primarily on electronics setup, braking stability, and acceleration in fast corners. The results were quite positive. His best lap time was even close to that of other regular Ducati riders, indicating the 2024 World SBK Champions' rapid adaptation. The Ducati team was also reportedly quite satisfied with Bulega's hard work. In a brief statement, one of Ducati's technicians revealed that Bulega demonstrated an extraordinary level of maturity and consistency, despite only riding the latest version of the MotoGP bike a few times. Ducati believes Bulega is not just a temporary replacement, but a potential future candidate for the Borgo Panigale team. Bulega himself, in an interview after the final session, expressed his gratitude and enthusiasm for this opportunity. "I know this is a big responsibility. Replacing Marc Marquez isn't easy. He's a MotoGP legend. But I will try to give my best for Ducati, for the team, and for all the fans who support me," said Bulega with an optimistic smile. With Marc Marquez out due to a right shoulder injury that has not yet fully recovered, Ducati chose Bulega because he is familiar with the Ducati's style and is considered capable of adapting quickly. This decision is also a smart move by Ducati to maintain team stability ahead of the final two rounds of the 2025 season. Furthermore, the Jerez test is also an important part of Ducati's internal evaluation program for the potential of its young riders. Bulega, who recently completed the World SBK season with outstanding performance, is considered a strong candidate to fill the Ducati starting seat in the future, if he can be competitive in the next two races. In the paddock, the team atmosphere was vibrant. The Ducati crew worked late into the night analyzing data from each session. They noted that Bulega's technical feedback was very detailed, even helping engineers find optimal engine and electronic setups on several occasions. This demonstrates that Bulega is not only fast on the track, but also adept at adapting to the characteristics of a motorcycle that is far more complex than a superbike. Ahead of his departure for Portugal, Bulega is scheduled to conduct a full race simulation at Jerez using the same tire and fuel conditions as in a real race. This test will be the final test to determine whether he is truly ready to face the competitive pressures of a MotoGP track. With high spirits, rapid progress, and full support from Ducati, Niccolò Bulega is now the center of attention ahead of the final two rounds of the season. Many of
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Casamigos to the face, baby I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.